this is Usman, and today I'm going to speak about the qualities that modern India should have. So, as we all know that India is a land of traditions that has deep-rooted values. So, the one thing that I would focus on this Independence Day, that India should promote its Indian culture and the traditions that have deep impact across the world. So, a number of countries are following the traditions and they're actually studying the traditions and the values that we have across the country, because we have a rich history with variety of different traditions, different folks, different cultures. So one thing that I would like to focus on this Independence Day is we should keep our values strong and we should promote our Indian culture and the traditions, as it will have a deep-rooted impact across the nation, and that can also help us to preserve our traditions, and that can also help us to make our nation strong without losing our traditional values. Thank you so much. Happy 75th Independence Day.
Hi, I'm Yashika, and I would like to wish you all a very happy 75th Independence Day. I would like to begin by telling you all that I am from a psychology background, and among the many constructs that I have studied about, the ones that I strongly believe in and embrace are that of diversity and inclusion. So what's the one thing I believe that the modern India should be independent of is the fear of strange, the fear of different, getting rid of our own mental hinders, whether that be in ethnicity, religion, race, gender, sexuality, education, economic backgrounds, and such. The norms such as that the age-old thinking of older is wiser, or that we accept homosexuality as long as it's not our child, should be challenged as well. I believe that welcoming these changes and embracing and enculturing the differences among us is the right way to celebrate this Independence Day. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Prashant and I'm working in SoftSages technology as a business manager. I would like to speak about, like, in modern India, in what we should independent of. So as for me, first it should be the environment, the deforesting and the pollution we are doing due to humans we are doing in the environment. In that we should be independent of. We have seen in last couple of years, mostly in the COVID pandemic, when everything was shut off and the vehicles are there are less number of vehicles, there are less number of humans outside, there are less number of machines, industries are in operation. At that time we saw that how the nature revived himself, so we nowadays we are just moving into the electronic side, the electric vehicle side. We started using less number of petrol and diesel vehicle. That is also helping environment to be safe. So what I think that from nowadays and in future, we start using the solar power, the electric energy to save our environment. Jai Hind.
Hi everyone, this is Muskan. First of all, happy Independence Day to all of you. 75 years have been passed since India became free, since it was free from the clutches of British. Till today, India has came a long way in terms of growth and development. I have few points the modern India should be independent of: women's safety and women respect, corruption-free India, right? Every girl should have the right to speak, right to live, and right to educate. Employment for all, equality for all, say no to reservation, say no to beggars. Begging is the activity that needs to be discouraged. A mandatory education qualification should be fixed for the politicians too. Thank you, and Jai Hind.
Hello all, this is Sujit Patel from SoftSages, and first of all, happy Independence to all of you. And here today I am to talk about the corruption-free India. I know the dream of corruption-free India is a long road ahead, And corruption in India exists from many years and in all level, from ministers to a payroll level. And I know corruption has cost the taxpayers thousands of crores in revenue for the country. And corruption is like a termite for any country growth, right? So if we want better growth development of any country, so we have to reduce the corruption, and a government can play a vital role to reduce that by transparenting their government policies. Whatever the welfare programs they are providing to their citizens should be into directly to the citizens of India. And corruption in India exists in both private sector and public sector, and a proper education system can reduce it by providing a proper guidance to the citizens, to the rural area as well as to the urban area. So I hope this will help you all, and thank you so much for your time. Have a great day. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.
Hello everyone, myself Shreya Shai. First of all, happy independence to everyone. So in my opinion, modern India should be independent of being dependent on other countries. Why I am saying so, because after post-pandemic and the border issue between different countries, it affects the Indian economy one or other way, because we are dependent on so many things on other countries, whether it is related to food or it is related to natural gas, oil or anything. We can build these resources in our country, because India is the second largest country in the world, and in the upcoming future we will at the first position. We have the highest number of youth in the world, but unfortunately those youths are migrating from our country to other country because they are dependent of the opportunities provided by the other countries. We do not have enough opportunities to explore by our youth, and this is not something that Indian government is doing nothing on this issue. Indian government is running various schemes. One of them was Atmanirbhar Bharat Abhiyan. There are various schemes running under this, and we can explore these schemes, and we can build our economy in such a way that we will not be dependent on anything on other countries, because we have all the resources in our country only. So let's make our Bharat self-reliant. Thank you.
Namaste Indians. Myself Jagan, floor manager, counselor of reputed SoftSages and a defense veteran. My family joins me in wishing one and all a joyous Diamond Jubilee of Indian independence. I take pride in being part of Azadi Ki Amrit Mahotsav, a government initiative. The theme, Nation First, Always First, will remain forever. To me, one thing modern India should be independent of is bias in gender equality. Even after 75 years of glorious independence, there are various multiple instances in every nook and corner of our country. Surprisingly, females have excelled in various verticals, even being above par in many in comparison to opposite gender, that is males. It pains to hear or read of such articles then and then. Wish this gap gets erased and we all move hand in hand in all spheres of life. Thank God, SoftSages has no place for this. All are one family, that is SoftSages family. Jai Hind.
Hello everyone, my name is Varsha, and wishing you a very happy 75th Independence Day. I'm just here to let you know my point of view, the one thing that is modern India independent of population. I'm not sure I can just explain it out to you, but in one way things look like modernized, but other way there is no road somewhere, there is huge traffic, and same train speed that was in 1960. People get modern, there is modern culture, modern education, but despite of huge population, growth infrastructure is totally not to say. So wherever you go, you see like lots of like unmanageable crowd, huge crowd. That is not to say like that should be. So government have to work on that. There should be they have to implement birth control policies, laws, that we can work on that. So India need sensitized ways to control population, like awareness of family planning, limiting birth control, and we can promoting adoption rather than childbirth. So if we compare like India and USA, we can say the population of India is like 1.393 billion, wherever the area of India is 3.28 million kilometers square, and whereas it's about USA, so it's a 331.4 million is the population, and area is 9.834 million kilometers square. So you can say the area of India is just like USA is twice the area of India, wherever the population is a big number is in compared to USA. So that's all. That's enough. Thank you so much.
Hello everyone, my name is Sachin Kumar. I am from SoftSages Technology. Happy Independence Day to all. So, are we independent of everything? I personally feel that modern India should be independent of its gender inequality. I have several questions for you. When do we celebrate our Women's International Day? Yes, we all know. How many of you know the date of Men's International Day? This is what my point is. I'm proud to be in a country where gender equality has become so important and women are getting equal rights. But the misuse of rights is always a concern that I feel should be taken care of practically rather than blindly. That's all. Thank you.
Hello everyone, myself Mansi Vora. Happy Independence Day to all. So our Honorable Prime Minister brought up a concept of vocal for local, which encourages local manufacturing and local consumption of goods, which ultimately helps in global supply chain. So here the question arises that how our modern India is dependent of importing things from other countries. So starting from the sectors which are having minimal dependency of imports are textile industries, then other components like wheelchairs, etc. So India is capable of making those components. And talking about partially dependent sectors on import, suppose pharmaceutical sector, which is capable of manufacturing things they need, but they also import few key ingredients like antibiotics and vitamins. And talking about heavily imported things like smartphones and electronic device. So India can manufacture it, and it is a high time for India to scale up the manufacturing industry. And also we should change the mindset of manufacturing industries that they do not stop manufacturing and have the mindset that let us import and market and sell it on double cost. So considering all these factors will make India self-dependent in coming few years, and try to manufacture things and promote Make in India and vocal for local. Thank you. Jai Hind.